Hi guys. So as you see, I have a mess on my table because I am playing. I was checking something out. I got these new Studio 71 markers and I've been playing with them, and I got some Distress Oxide inks and I've been playing with them. And this is not a Studio 71. That one is a style file. But these two right here. And then I got some Distress Oxide inks, which I was playing with that. And, you know, I'm one of the people who test things. I'm always testing stuff. And, I don't have alcohol ink paper. I'm almost out of watercolor paper. And it's going to be a while before I can order any kind of supplies at all. I am on a massive spending freeze. Massive. But, I took the Distress Oxide inks, and I was watching My Favorite Things stamp YouTube site, and Stephanie was doing a thing where she put the Oxide inks on, and then she put this glaze by Ranger over it. Well, I didn't have the glaze, so I tried the Nuvo drops. And while it's pretty like this, if you turn it sideways, you get these nasty marks and stuff. And that's because this is not just a glaze, this is an acrylic, like, and so when it dries, it's like, it's got a weird feel to it. But this is just regular Staples photo paper, Photo Plus gloss paper, that my friend gave me a long time ago, and I was like, I wonder. So then I was like, well, I wonder if when I stamp and I use the alcohol markers, if they would blend better, and they do. I think they do, but I don't know. They still bleed out. See? Oh wait, it didn't bleed through that. Distress Oxide inks didn't bleed. A little. But that might have been me putting down on top of what I was using. And everybody has these craft mats, and I'm like, oh, I need a craft mat. I need a craft mat. Well, I decided I don't need a craft mat because I'm also a Cricut user. And being a Cricut user, I went through this phase where I was buying their mystery boxes. I had to put myself on a spending freeze with that also. They helped me, though, by taking away my free shipping and stuff. But so in the mystery boxes, I got the acetate papers. And I was like, you know what? One of them sheets would probably make a good blending thing. Instead of me constantly taking something else that's plasticky that'll stuff them around. Now, why my inks and all turn white like this, I don't understand that. Why they do that. Maybe it's this stuff here. Maybe I should turn it over. Let's try it this way and see if I get, and I'll take my tape off here. I did get some purple tape finally, though, but guess what? It's a thin tape. I thought I was getting a thick tape like I see everybody else using, but it's a really thin tape. So, but let's play. Let's play with our Distress Oxide inks. Let me show you what I was watching. Oh, look what I got today, too. Brutus Monroe Stamp of the Month. We'll play with that, too. We're just going to play. We're going to play, 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 play. Oh, and look. I was trying to make a night sky. I think I did pretty daggum good with my Distress Oxide inks. It's not shiny or anything. So I guess I need to get a glaze paste to go over it to make it shiny. A clear glaze. Okay, so let's take out a couple sheets of these. Now, Dollar Tree sells this stuff too. Oh, and I was watching another lady with alcohol inks, but I don't have alcohol inks. And it'll be a long time before I get alcohol inks, because I don't know when my spinning freeze is going to end. So, let me look up here real fast just to see. Okay, this is where it ends. Right there. And okay, I want to make sure everything I do is in screen here. So I have picked raspberry, squeezed lemonade, salty ocean, and black soot. These are the only colors of Distress Oxides I have. Now, I have other little Distress inks, but they're not the Oxide inks. So, we're going to play with the Distress Oxides. Remember I told you earlier I made these. And I just wish I didn't have all that gook over it. Yeah. So the Nuvo drops don't work as a form of the glaze. They don't work. So let's put those aside. And let's take just one of these. Let's tape it down with our purple tape. Since we got it, we might as well use it. So we're going to put this. I'm not going to line in complete edges like everybody else does, though. I probably should, so that way my paper is completely, but I'm not. This tape's not cheap. And I only bought it because I wanted to see what the big difference was. But all it is masking tape. It's just purple. It's a pretty purple, but it's masking tape. I got masking tape somewhere, I just gotta find it. Just regular old-fashioned masking tape. That's what it feels like to me. So now I gotta find my old-fashioned masking tape and make you see what it is. But, okay, so. Photo plus gloss paper. So it's Glossy Photo paper. Now, let's see what happens when we make the night sky. See if we can get more of a gloss night sky. Let's do that. Let's see how that works. So we're going to take our picked raspberry. We're going to make some prettiness. That's what we're going to do. And we're just going to come on here. And we're just going to do that. And just, you hear the squeakiness? Hear the squeaking? Squeak, 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 squeak. The squeakies. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. I don't know why my ink's, I guess, I don't know. I don't understand it, but okay. I'm gonna do a couple little. Okay. And then we're gonna take our Salty Ocean. And then we're gonna take our squeezed lemonade. I do love all these colors. That's just pretty by itself to me. No rhyme, no reason, no... It's just pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Yes, I think so. But you know what? I think I want some over here too. I don't want to move that yellow over here. There we go. Now. Okay, let's do a little more of the picked raspberry. Just makes me want to put a unicorn on there. Pick raspberry a little darker. Kind of want to. Now, I don't have any idea what the difference between the UFO paper, the alcohol paper, or any of those are. But I can tell you the difference between just plain white printer cardstock and photo paper when I get done with all this. So far, do we see the difference? Let's do the black soot now. Now this is where things get tricky. See, I had to go back over on this one. I had to go back over with the colors. And this is just cheap printer cardstock paper. And then I took, after I did all those colors, then I took white acrylic paint and splattered it all over it for my stars. So let's see now if and I know you guys are watching and be like, she's ruining it, what is she doing? But I can always make another pretty color like this. See, I have all kinds of photography papers, because I used to do photography, but since my camera got stolen, and I won't be able to afford another one for a while, I'm just going to use my photography papers. And this is black soot that I'm going to go over this with now. Ooh. I'm going to just go right on over it. On over. It's kind of crazy how it's creating the lines and things. It's like, said, okay, I've had enough ink on me or something. Oh no. And it squeaks. But anyway, I figured I need to go ahead and use my photo papers for my crafts, because I won't be printing any photos and stuff out anytime soon. Not professional ones, at least. Not for a long time. Which, health... Oh, I just set that right on there. I was supposed to kind of come over here and... Alright, so now, if I'm understanding what this should do, is them colors underneath should come out, should come through when I spray this. We'll see. And in one thing, it's like, okay, that's enough of that layer stuff going on. So now let's take our Ranger Mini spritzer. And let's spritz some color on it. Let's see what happens. I don't know what I'm doing. I've just watched other videos. And these are oxide, so let's give it a second. Let's let it oxidize. Let's add more water to it. Oh, look at that. That definitely changed colors, man. I'm making a mess. That's what I'm doing. I'm adding a whole lot of water on here, guys. Now, You know what? I wonder if the craft mat is heat resistant because this ain't heat resistant. Let's pick this up. Look at that. We're bleeding and we're running and we're doing and we know that the tape works for the bleeding purposes. Look at this. So you know what I think? I think this photo paper actually absorbs the colors because it's... Just set that way for a second. And then turn on this noise again. I think I'm getting a night sky look. I think so. I think I got a galaxy going on. I think so. But you know what else I think? This ink, because it takes away the glossy. I'm probably burning the paper. Okay. Now, I didn't have to go back over that one with any colors, and the colors came through. So on the cardstock, I had to go back over. I wasn't getting any... I'm out of paper towels, so please excuse this little mess I'm about to do here. But I'm trying to dry this so that I'm not... Let's just move it aside. Just take it out of the way and let it dry over there. There we go. So this is the glossy photo paper. This is the cardstock paper. I didn't have to add color to this. I did to this. I didn't have to add any white specks on this to show my galaxy-ish. And I kind of did here, but let's add some white specks anyway to that. Just to give it that little extra oomph. Where is it? Here it is. Where's the brush? There it is. Now, the brush I'm using is an old beat up little brush. And let's see. I think I gotta water this down some more. So this is just acrylic paint, cheap acrylic paint that I'm using. 50 cents at Walmart, I think it is. 2 for $1 or something like that. Well, it would help if I had water in my sprayer. I don't think there's water in this one either. Oh, yep, there we go. There's some water. And then we're just going to go like this. And then we're just... Oh, I didn't want to do it like that much. Okay, well, we got planets too now. Not just Little tiny. There we go. Boy, that one's full of stars. Let's add some more to this piece. Because this will get put into something. It will not just be... It will eventually get used. Let's add some more to this. Boy, that one's got a lot of stars. So now, because I didn't go over this one with colors again, I think this one is lighter, but not quite as galaxy looking. What y'all think? Let's just blob up some of that paint. Am I making a mess? Maybe. Is it artistic? Yeah, possibly. Or is it just insanity? Who knows? So, anyway. And then we just dump this right back. This is my watered down for paint flicking purposes. Just put the lid right back on and it should just drip right back in there. So, there's that galaxy. Got a tad bit of a shine to it. You know what I'm wondering? I wish I had the glaze she had. Because when she put her Distress Oxide inks on her paper that she was using actual alcohol paper though. It brought a shine back to it. And that's what I was trying to do earlier with the Nouveau Drops glaze, but it didn't work. I should try my surface spray, but not on this today, Linda. I've got too many toys over here. Too many toys calling my name. I'm going to do just a corner, just so you guys can see the difference in the color of what happens when you add a glaze. Now, if I had the actual real glaze, this stuff would not... it wouldn't leave like weird lines. But I want you to see the difference in the color. So I'm going to do right here in this pink area. You see how this is darkish and that's dark? Yeah, so watch the difference in the colors. And of course it's not going to show it this time. It's going to be like, you're just making a mess, Linda. It didn't do it. Damn it. It did it last time, which what I watched Stephanie on My Favorite Stamps do. So now I'm just goofing around and seeing what we can do. Let's put some Nouveau Drop right there just to see what happens. Make a small planet. Do you see how those white dots in the dark and all is like almost got more of a depth to it? I bet when it dries it'll be... I don't like that my yellow is brown now. But look at that. You can actually see the actual color now. I'm just wasting my Nouveau Drops now. I probably should have done this before I done the white stuff. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I think the glaze that she did was awesome, and I was trying to recreate it. So guess what, guys? Nouveau Drops don't work as a glaze. You need to actually have a glaze. The Nouveau Drops don't work. They're not a glaze. Not a glaze, not a glaze. Now this is a glitter glaze, but let's find out what happens. Where's my palette knives? Excuse me for reaching in my head, but my palette knives are, because I wasn't planning on doing all that, so they're way over there. And I'm recording through YouTube, and I hope it's still recording. So it isn't giving me a time limit cut off, because we're at 25 minutes. Oh, it looks really good on the screen versus what I'm seeing down here. You guys see that? Do you see the difference in the depth with the glaze stuff over versus no glaze? I think it's awesome looking. So, let's see. What do we want to put it on with? We're just going to put a slight glitter glaze all over this. The worst that's going to happen is I'm not going to like it. And then I'll end up die cutting it for something else. And I can't open my glitter glaze. Oh no, I can't open it. I have to have my son come open it for me because I can't open it. I have other glitter glazes. Where are they? But I don't want that color. Okay guys, let's see. Let's move on to a stamp. Since I can't open that, well, let's move on to the stamp of the month. Get a little stamping block. I think that'll work. I don't need to pull out my whole platform thingy. I have a bigger one. Where's the bigger one? What else I got? I got vellum, guys. I got vellum. I got all kinds of stuff, and that's my goal the next few months, to use what I have and not purchase anything. Nothing. I'm on a spending freeze, complete. So, trying to use what I got to make cool things. So, Brutus Monroe Stamp of the Month. Congrats on your new home. But I'm not using it for the new home thing. I'm past the age where everybody's, well, not really. But anyway, I'm going to just use the birdhouse because I like birds. And it's that time of year where the birdies are getting active. They're watching my blueberries that I'm watching. We're in competition to see who realizes that they've ripened first. The birds will probably beat me out because they're out there way more than me. Like, they're out there in the rain and I'm not. Okay, now, what are we going to stamp it on and color on? Oh, I know exactly what we're going to stamp and color it on. We're going to do it on this paper here. On the Glossy Photo paper. And we're going to see how it takes memento ink and markers and all that good stuff. And then I want to watercolor on it and see how that goes also. This is like a two-part series being all done in one. There's a spot there that should have ink on it, and it doesn't. Get on there, stamp. Ink. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Or maybe there is ink and I just can't see it. Alright. Let's see. This is how. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4 by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right about there, because when I trim it up, I think I moved my stamp, guys. That's why I use a platform, because I can't keep my fingers still. I think I smudged it. We'll see. Now, when I stamped last time, I noticed that the paper didn't want to release the stamp. See? And I don't understand why the photo paper does that. But look at that. Now, that's a good stamp. Sweet. That's a good job at that. And guess what, guys? Guess what? This will be perfect for trying out my Studio 71, the brown color. Yeah. Yeah. Brown and sand. And then I have in Nuvo other skin tone colors if I decide that I want to. So let's see. Let's take the brush. Let's kind of just do these dark lines. Brown like that. There we go. Oops. I colored right over the lines. Let's turn it sideways so I can. So you can see and I can see what I'm doing here. Now this is an alcohol marker by Studio 71. Let's see, that should be dark right there. And right there. And then of course this should be dark because it's underneath. There we go. And then I cannot color. Alright, now let's take this sand color and just kind of maneuver this in like that. Now the colors are nice together, but I don't know how the blending of them is going to be on here. See, this should be a little darker because it should have a shadow. That should be a complete different color because it's like the metal that it's hooked to. But it's not. Like I said, I am just learning how to use these, so. Yeah, it's not really, well, it is moving a little, but it's like good gravy. Look at its photo paper. It dries faster. This is almost, to me, acting like people who know how to color with alcohol markers are probably looking at me going, what the hell is she doing? What? Oh, sorry about my language, guys. But what the heck is she doing? Oh, it's starting to move around, guys. It's starting to get that lighter brown shade in there. There we go. Yeah, I think I finally got enough alcohol ink here to get it to move around. So that it's actually brown instead of... I'm going to take a lot more, I'm going to need a lot more practice. I'm going to have to go to Kit and Clowder and take those classes for sure. Definitely going to have to pay attention to them classes. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's go. And I shouldn't have put that color up in there. Because you know what I should do with that color? Is I should make it like a blue or something. I don't have black. So let's just make it really dark brown. Wrong end. Let's just make it really dark. As if it's wood also. I don't know if we can make it dark now that I added the lighter color under it. And there we go. There we go. Now it's dark. Alright, it's not the prettiest birdhouse in town, but, and I have a bird somewhere. So stay tuned to part 2 so we can see what happens with the birdhouse. I have some birdies somewhere that I'm going to find and I'm going to add, and we're going to make a pretty little tweet card. Okay, guys, have a great day. Oh, please share, subscribe, hit like. I guess I should say that in the beginning, huh? But if you stuck with me through this video, thank you so much. For all my subscribers, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch me play. And hopefully I've inspired you if you're feeling uninspired to play or whatever. So, all right, guys, have a great day.